Hey, Mike.
What's going on, Sean?
I didn't realize we started.
God damn it, Kyle.
What's going on?
Do you want to introduce yourself? This is good. Do you want to restart? No, I think we're good.
No, this is great. I got to keep all this in. Kyle, No Hype Beer Reviews.
Yeah. So Kyle came to visit us today, and he brought us some Bourbon County.
You brought us a lot of Bourbon County.
Yeah, they had sent me a giant box of beer, and I could not think of a way to pay them back. And I thought, you know what? I think this is close to doing that. So, yeah, it just seemed like a cool, the most recent vanilla Bourbon County with the 2014 Vanilla Rye. So they're a little different. No rye here, but maybe a cool comparison.
Yeah, this has been one of those beers that has been on the list of, like, whenever I see it in, like, pictures or anything like that, I'm like, well, I'm never going to try that, but it's probably amazing. Because this is the last time that they did any vanilla in Bourbon County, right? This was the last.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Until this one, yeah.
And I've never even had anything, like, did they do the original Bourbon County in Bombers, or was this specific to...
They, for a little while, were doing some of the variants. I think the props, for example, were the Bombers, yeah.
Can't even see what this is. This is so old that,
It's
like,
faded.
you can't even fully read the...
Yeah, is it Madagascar and some other Mexican vanilla beans? Maybe
It just has vanilla beans added.
Okay.
Stout aged in whiskey barrels with vanilla beans added. All right, so let's open. Carrie, do you have the opener? Damn it! All right, let's open this and we keep talking while we're pouring because usually.
Right.
All right, so we're gonna do 1 in 1 glass. And so all three of us have definitely had this year's vanilla.
Yeah. I remember I sent you guys one of those, and you guys.
Oh yes, Thank you for that.
And you guys did review that.
Should we open both at the same time?
Yeah, might as well get them going.
So for anyone that loves Bourbon County and is watching this because they love Bourbon County, if you haven't seen Kyle's channel, you think you like Bourbon County, but you don't like Bourbon County as much as Kyle because Kyle somehow managed to do every single variant in the last 2 years. Almost.
Yeah. 2017, I did do every variant at this point. I finally did, and then 2018, I still have the prop and the reserve, but I do have them in my cellar to do. I just haven't done them yet. So yeah, I do. I did like 2012 through 2018, the regular this year, just to kind of see where they were at. So yeah.
So this was bottled on October 31st. So Halloween 2014.
Okay.
Cool.
So approaching 5 years old.
And you can kind of tell just what's the ABV on this one because the head went super quick on that. There was barely any head on this.
Is it
13.6.
So it's a hair under. This one's 14.9.
Shit. Right. You weren't kidding.
No, I wasn't. Yeah, this is a lot. Oh, sorry. Should we look at them?
I need to remember I have the same glass. You guys don't.
Left is left, right is right.
That's what
Or our left
is
and right. Yeah. Okay. A lot of things for him to edit later.
Okay, fantastic.
Also, I've never done this with people watching behind. I'm so nervous.
Mike and I have done it a couple times.
I'm so nervous by this.
We've done it a couple times.
I literally just looked at the thing. I was like, I did hit record, right? I did. I promise I did.
Even visually, this one has almost like an oily streak on it.
On the top.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because color-wise, I'm not seeing like crazy difference.
No, nope. Pretty much the same.
Yeah. You get similar legs on the glass and everything. Yeah, they're pretty similar.
Light-wise, if you look at this one, and this is just nitpickiness, you can see it's a little bit more.
When you look at it this way, you're right. A little bit more cola.
Yeah, cola. There you go.
Good eye.
Let's have a nose on the
Vanilla Rye.
2014 Vanilla Rye. So is the whole?
It smells like fucking vanilla Coke.
It's crazy, right? There's still like I was wondering, like after almost 5 years, how much vanilla would die down, and it still has a ton of vanilla in it.
And it's got a little bit of spicy tinge to it too, like that could be coming from the rye. Mm-hmm. Or the hotness from the barrel, like.
And you get that real vanilla bean, but there is like a vanilla Coke kind of a thing as well.
Yeah.
And the marshmallow. I get marshmallow.
Yeah, a little bit like sugary sweetness. Now, did they just substitute the grain from original Bourbon County, or do they add rye to it?
I think it's a rye barrel, isn't it?
Oh.
Rye whiskey barrel, yeah.
Oh, that makes sense then, okay.
And then any other things in it? No? Go to the 2018.
I think we all.
The vanilla is nowhere near as strong.
Right? That's weird. Because I remember like
It's
when
more fudgy baker's chocolate.
Yeah, but you figured like the vanilla would die down over the years.
Now,
Yeah.
is this vanilla bean or is this Madagascar vanilla bean?
Yeah. So, and this one, when I had it, not doing the comparison, obviously, when I just had that fresh, I thought, wow, like that has so much vanilla in it. And then you do it side by side.
It's still there, but it's
Oh, yeah.
No, but this is much more like
it's
almost
way
like
subdued.
cake
Yeah,
and
yeah.
fudginess.
Yeah.
You get a lot of chocolate, and the vanilla is like almost like a companion to the rest of it.
Yeah.
This is much more like vanilla in your face.
which is so strange because it's 5 years
Yeah.
old.
Yeah,
Like
usually
vanilla-
over the years those things die off.
Yeah.
Vanilla frosting on a fudgy brownie kind of a thing is more
Yeah.
of this one,
Yeah.
for sure. Wow.
And these are probably, 50 degrees?
Yeah, they're
higher than that,
probably
60,
55.
60.
Yeah, I'd say 55. I'd say 55, 60. Yeah. Yeah, they've been set up for a while. All right, you guys, should we taste?
Yeah, let's go with them. Let's
All
go
right.
with the
Cheers,
vanilla
dudes.
rye. One of the whales off the list. Cheers, boys.
Maybe like 60 degrees.
Maybe 6 degrees, yeah. I get more of the baker's chocolate in the taste than I got in the aroma.
Yeah, this is much more of like almost like that. Yeah, the chocolate powder. That
Yeah.
dark chocolate.
It's also
thing.
got that spiciness from the rye barrel.
For
It's-
sure.
I'm shocked everything's still kind of like there.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't feel like you would think a lot of it would just kind of drop off after 5 years, especially after like a couple of years. But after 5 years, you would think it would just be gone.
I imagine this was probably a lot sweeter before. It's not super sweet now.
No,
It is a little bit of heat from the whiskey, but it's not even as thick as I thought it would be. It's relatively thin bodied.
it's thin. It's almost syrupy too. It's got this like not oily, but
No, yeah, no, it has an oily feel in the mouth, but like it's not like thick and fudgy. It's a little thinner than
Yeah.
you'd expect.
Yeah. I would
No.
say more oily than thick. Like,
Yeah.
like syrupy, I mean. Yeah.
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 And the vanilla, for how much I got in the aroma still,
Yeah.
I thought I was going to get a lot more on the palate. It's there. It's nice, and it accentuates the barrel, for sure,
Right.
for me. It's not... Whereas, I'm curious about this one. Fresh, anyway, I thought this one had so much vanilla in the taste,
No, I agree.
which
No,
would be the opposite of what we got in the aromas.
that one when we did it was super
So-
vanilla. This one definitely is way subdued. Very, very not. I don't want to say hot, but you can definitely get the barrel the most.
Yeah.
I think it's very boozy.
Right, but I like that bitter chocolate edge to it. You know, I feel like that bitter chocolate and that little bit of vanilla sort of accentuate each other. It's really nice.
I'll go along with that. And for the ABV, I'm not getting burned. I mean, it's...
I'm getting a little bit of burn.
Yeah.
You're not getting a warming in there.
I would say warmth, but not. It doesn't taste like a
No,
took a
no,
shot
no,
or
no,
anything.
no,
I
no,
think,
no,
yeah.
no, no.
Okay,
It is
okay.
warming,
Yeah,
yeah.
All right,
Try the other one.
yeah. All right. Cheers, guys.
Cheers, girls.
Cheers, ladies.
There we go. That's kind of what I was expecting. A
Yeah,
little more.
yeah. So they do taste different.
Yeah.
The contrast is just.
Yeah.
I really wonder if you would get this much if we didn't already do this. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Just because we were going from that to that, it's a little bit.
Well, this one has a little bit. It's a little more pricklier. The carbonation is a little more
Oh yeah,
present.
that
yes.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Right. The vanilla, even though on the nose wasn't as big a component as the 2014, it's a lot stronger on the palate.
Yes. The nose and palate swap completely for the vanilla. Yep.
Right. But this is the chocolatey parts of this is much more fudgy, but again, it's actually not. I mean, maybe I had thicker stouts lately. These are a little thinner than I remember them being. In no way is that like a flaw. It's just an observation.
No, I get
For
it.
how high the ABV is, I would think a little bit more syrupy.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I can go along with that.
I don't remember what we thought of what we mentioned about the mouthfeel of just Bourbon County in this one. In general, in the original reviews.
I don't remember. And I had watched your guys' review recently, anticipating this. I cannot remember though. And I do get a little bit of that marshmallow thing that I was saying in the aroma too, in the taste. But they're both. It's cool that they're different. How different they are.
Yeah.
But with the similarities, obviously, Bourbon County Vanilla. But they're both really good. I don't know. I like both
Yeah.
of these a lot. Yeah, like you said, their chocolate note, how they're different too, is really cool. More that cocoa powder, dark chocolate thing, elements of that, but more.
It's a little more fudgy.
Yeah.
It has more of that like almost doughiness in a weird way.
Yeah,
Yeah, this almost I want to say like I almost get a little bit of like cherry, like it's almost like a little bit of like cherry cordial with going with like the chocolate, like a dark chocolate, like that sweet cherry cordial you get like with the gooeyiness
Yep.
in the middle.
I can totally get that.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
Coming from this, not an infection way. I feel like every time you're having a stout, you mention cherries, you're implying infection.
Yeah, no.
That
No, but sometimes you get
berry note, that cherry note. Yeah.
Well, especially cherries, a little bit has almost a slight sourness, a slight bitterness to it. It's not as like completely sweet as the other fruits.
I've also been getting. I don't know if it's just me, but lately when I do stouts, like a lot of stuff, I've been picking up more like fruity esters from a lot of stouts. I don't know if my palate's changing. I don't know if it's just people the way that stuff's being brewed now. If it's just I don't know. But yeah, that's usually like
and
a
that's
lot more.
what I mean. Yeah, by that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I'm actually getting a weird, almost faint like tobacco note in the left one,
Which is not uncommon in a style like this. Yeah.
It just has a slight, almost ashiness to it.
I can see
As
it.
it finishes.
Almost a little smoky, ashy
bit,
tobacco. I would put those things together.
Overall, they're both really, really good. Does anyone have a preference? Which one, if you had one in front of you, regardless of the number on the bottle, that you would drink first? I know which one I would go with.
I mean, we're supposed to say this one.
I know, but I think I would say, I would
supposed to say this
I would
one.
say this one. I would do the more
This
recent
is a little
one.
smoother,
Yeah.
a little easier to kind of like sip. This is definitely a sipper.
Oh, yeah, they're both.
Where this is a sipper, but not as sipper-ish as this.
On a scale of sippability.
Sippability.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the Rye Whiskey Barrel, but this is a little bit. It's still a very well crafted beer. There's still a lot of vanilla there. The Rye Whiskey does lend to it with the spiciness character of the stout, but it's a little bit. It makes it a little harsher.
A little bit, but I do wonder if it's maybe 1 year newer, what that would have done. If we had this maybe a year ago instead of. Like I wonder if it would have been a little smoother.
Fair enough. Yeah.
I wonder. It's still good. It's still smooth. It's not. This isn't like a harsh beer to drink.
No.
But when you comparing the two, I sort of feel like this one a little more lively. This one.
Well, lively. It also is newer.
No.
Also
no,
true.
for sure. But like these are both aged already. So it's not like this one tastes. You know, this is already barrel aged beer. But it has a lot of oomph to it. You know.
Yeah.
It makes this. Oh, I'm sorry. The vanilla rye makes me wish this one also had the rye whiskey barrel.
I agree.
It makes me, because of the whiskey, I'll say a hair, or the rye a hair more.
Okay.
I think if this had been rye whiskey barrels, I would have preferred this one
enough.
without a doubt. But that little extra,
Fair enough.
I'm completely honest. Coming into it, I thought this was going to blow it away. I thought it was going to be not quite night and day, but like. This is clearly the winner. This one's still very good. I thought that's what we'd be saying.
Well, when you told me at dinner, I was like, "You brought what?" And then I was like, and "This is still a great beer. I would still, if you guys can still get this beer,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
it's still
Do it.
It's still trade worthy.
Oh, for sure. No, these are both great beers.
Yeah.
And
It
Sean,
just wasn't
Sean and I
the
would-
atomic bomb I thought it was going to be over the
No,
18.
Well, and the thing is, it's like, when you're sitting there with these two dynamite beers, and you're like, well, but really, on their own, we would have been like crazy about either of them.
Yeah, no, they're both wins. Yeah, for sure.
But big winners.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah. No, heck yeah. This is your guys' channel.
I am so glad that you that you brought this, that we were able to try.
Yeah,
this.
heck yeah. And again, you guys had sent a giant box of beer. I had no idea how to pay it back, and I thought, well, maybe this will help.
Real whole.
Well, you did come to visit us. We have not visited you yet, so.
And it's been noted. A lot of people have kind of commented on that, so just putting that out.
Hey, Kyle's going again. They haven't gone
Wow.
yet. But we did realize you're actually closer than Burlington, Vermont.
Yeah, you are.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we checked it. I checked the other day.
About 20 minutes or something like that.
There's nothing creepy about that. Seeing where I live. Yeah. As I'm in your house. Yeah. All right, cool.
That's a nice new house you got, thanks to Google Street View.
You're wearing the same shirt as you're mowing your lawn in that picture. Yeah.
Is that your dog in the backyard? All right. Anyways, I just want to say, Kyle. Obviously,
Cheers, sir. Appreciate it.
there will be there will
for
be
having me.
plenty more reviews tonight. But first off, just thank you for coming
Yeah,
out and just
thanks for
hanging out
having
because
me.
this is the best time to. This is always fun whenever we're together.
You know, I've been looking forward to it. The second we decided to do it again.
Skype is always fun too, but
yeah,
this is just 10 times
in
better.
person's. You know, yeah. All right, I'll
And you
pretend
got a
it's
whale of a
something
beer. Which just pour yourself some more.
Oh, I guess I could do that.
You could do that because there's a lot in there.
Yeah, I think both mine were both poured way higher than yours.
That's true. There's still a lot in here. We have so much.
But yeah, let us know in the comments if you've had the 2014 Vanilla Rye. And this was the only year you said, right, that they've done it?
There was one they had done a few years before this, the OG one, and then
Okay.
people kept asking, so they finally did it again. That one, I don't like you guys that much to try to find. So.
Yeah, that's probably 2012 because that was probably small format bottles. 2012.
It might be, yeah.
Yeah, but let us know in the comments if you've had the 2014 Vanilla Rye Bourbon County versus also the 2018 Vanilla Bourbon County. What do you think? What have you had them? Obviously, it's probably very hard for you to have them side by side. Some people definitely have, obviously. But yeah, let us know what you think. If you had it recently, or if you had it a year ago, if you had it 2 years ago, how hot was it? Blah blah blah. But yeah, just overall, we like comments. We like to talk. So let us know. And Nerdsense.net, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, if those are your things. I almost said Google Plus. I don't even know why I said I almost said Google Plus. I just do that. I just ramble now. Now I'm just rambling. And check out Kyle's channel. We'll link to it below. I'm sure everyone already knows Kyle. And I'm Sean.
I'm Mike.
I'm Kyle.
And
This is Nerdsense.